I've got some bad news for you today. We are addicted to stimulation when we should be addicted to solitude. This is Tad Fulton with Rise Up in Real Estate, and today's video is going to cause you to think, but I hope it will cause you to act. So in our world of constant stimulation, instant gratification, touch a button, get it, look on the internet, find it, pick up the phone, call it, answer it, there's always people begging for our time and attention. Turn on the TV with the remote control, we don't even get up. Sometimes we just say the words and the TV comes on. We can tell our house what to do. Pretty soon our house is going to be able to tell us what to do. There's so many stimuli from all around us that we don't anymore know how not to act with it. As a matter of fact, this video that I'm doing is stimulation. You're watching it and it's getting your mind moving. But the world has gotten so concerned with stimulation. My opinion is that we need to be more concerned with solitude. How much time do you spend by yourself? How much time do you spend planning? How much time do you spend just with a deep breath and quiet? Probably not enough. And yet if you take a minute to think about the people that you really, really respect and admire, maybe it's somebody that's a coach for you, or maybe it's a mentor, or maybe it's just like a historical figure that you look up to. Like if I say the name Mahatma Gandhi, or if I mention Mother Teresa, or Billy Graham, or Elon Musk, or the list could go on and on and on. Or even if it's personal coaches or personal friends in your sphere or circle of influence that have influence over the world like you would like to, I guarantee you a large portion of their time is spent in solitude on a daily basis. How's that possible, you ask? Because all we do is answer, respond to stimuli. We answer emails, we answer texts, we do videos, we shoot recordings, looking at social media, we scroll, we do all these things all day long. How in the world can we be quiet? Today, I'm going to give you some tips, and I want to challenge you that if you would put a few minutes a day in your schedule of quiet solitude, your direction and your altitude will change. You will think by doing less, you are doing more. Number one, you need to schedule solitude daily. It needs to be on your calendar. You time block, right? We all time block. You need to have a block of time on your schedule and not just, hey, before I get started, I'm going to spend a few minutes in quiet. No, really schedule it. Maybe it's even in the middle of your day when you have to be more proactive and you have to be more attentive to it, when you have to actually step away from the stimuli and say, I'm going to be by myself. But start simple at first. I've heard people do this in the past where they say, I'm going to schedule 60 minutes of solitude. I would recommend not doing that in the beginning. Make it small amounts of time. Maybe even just start with 10 or 15 minutes. And get by yourself and just schedule it. Just put it on your calendar. Start today and put it on your calendar tomorrow and spend that moment. And don't just say, hey, I'm going to do it before I get going. No, be more proactive than that. Be more purposeful than that. Schedule your alone time. Number two, find a regular spot. And I would recommend not doing this in your car while you've got stimuli of other vehicles, other people that you might know, the radio, your phone, different pictures, storms, or whatever. That's external stimuli. I want you to find a regular spot to do this time and make it your spot. Put the things there that you like. Make it personal, make it regular, make it proactive. Be thoughtful by doing this. Maybe you put your favorite plant there, your favorite noisemaker, your favorite chair, or whatever it might be, your favorite blanket, your favorite location. But do it in a place where you eliminate as much as you can the external stimuli and you're just by yourself. So schedule it and find a spot. Number three, you have to completely disconnect. And that means don't take your phone there. Don't take your computer there. Don't take your thoughts there. Don't take your journal there. Don't take a pencil there. Don't take anything there. Just take yourself and your mind there and genuinely disconnect. Even if all you did for that first 10 or 15 minutes was recognize your breathing, it's going to set you on a better course. Our bodies need this reconnection, this refueling time. Science, I could go on and on. Well, I couldn't. Somebody could go on and on about the science of stillness, very effective in making you more productive. So you need to schedule it. You need to find your spot and you need to completely disconnect. Now, what do you do when you're there? Like, what is it? The first time you go, you're going to be like, okay, what do I do? Do I pray? Do I talk? Do I sing? Do I hum? Do I breathe? Do I close my eyes? Do I leave them open? So here's my recommendation for you when you're just getting started. When you first get alone and there are no external distractions, number four, I want you just to recognize your breathing for a minute or so. Just in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe to about the count of 10. If you go any longer than that, you might hyperventilate. So maybe to about the count of 10, and you will watch the things, the stresses of your life fall apart, fall away around you. After you've done your breathing, and you can extend your breathing time as you get more comfortable with solitude, but after you've done your breathing, what I would recommend is spend a few moments, maybe 2 of the 10 or 15, in gratitude. Just with your eyes closed, with your eyes open, it doesn't matter. Just say things, maybe even out loud quietly, that you're thankful for. Just give some gratification for things that you've been gifted with. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's your financial situation, maybe it's the house that you live in, maybe it's your health. The list could go on and on. Spend some time in gratitude. And then you can do lots of other things with the remainder of your time. You could read. That's an external stimuli, but you could read. You could journal. You could review goals. You could sing. You could hum. You could listen to some quiet monk-like music. I wouldn't recommend any self-help or anything, because then you're transitioning back into active mind again. But just do these things for the first 10 minutes. There's also other things you can do as you expand your solitude, although they're not as easy to do in resting your mind as you do when you are alone in a special place. You could go for a walk. You could go to the beach. You could go to your favorite mountain. You could spend time at your favorite coffee shop. The idea is to completely unplug, get very still, and just let the power of solitude work in your life. So ask yourself this question. If you really are honest, are you more addicted to stimulation or more addicted to solitude? Try it for 30 days. Become more addicted to solitude, at least a little bit more addicted to solitude, and watch the quality of your life, the level of your stress improve, and your production improve along with it. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope this video helps you rise up.